Hey, you guys. So I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted a lightsaber? Think about it. I mean, since I was a little kid, Star Wars was a big deal, and they keep adding more and more movies. So, yeah, I used to want a lightsaber, but I didn't want one of the plastic dinky ones. I wanted a real one. But then it came down to, well, what color do you want? For me, that's a problem because red is my favorite color, but red is also associated with the bad guys. Which, if you were my student, I guess that makes sense. But maybe I want a green one like Yoda. Oh well. The point is, today you are going to be working at Lightsabers Direct. So let me show you how this works. The worksheet that you see is kind of broken into three parts. Up here we have your instructions. Then a little bit lower, we have the prices of everything. And then underneath that are the people's orders that you and I have to fill. So, excuse me, I have the hiccups. So, we are I'm going to walk you through this and we're going to figure out what we are doing together. And then I will help you do a few problems and then I will turn you out on your own. Okay? So, here we go. Let's move it up so we can see the instructions. I also want I'm going to move my picture out of the way for a minute. I want to zoom in, so I'm going to come up here to 100% on the zoom. And I would like to go to 125. So let me do this to 125. Let's see if I like that. That should zoom it up enough that it's a little bit bigger for us. Oh, I like that. That's a lot better. Okay. So Lightsabers Direct is the newest and coolest store in the mall. A customer can come and design the lightsaber of their dreams with the most unlimited amount of options to choose from. As the newest employee at the store, it's your job to build lightsabers and write a bill for each customer. Help all 6 customers and then write an original lightsaber. Create a original lightsaber for your own. Holy moly, I can't read today. All right, so let's come down here. So Luke Skywalker's original lightsaber is his father Anakin's before he turned to the dark side. The design was basic, but the blue blade was very efficient. So here are the parts needed. So we need to look for, so I'm going to actually click down, and I want my text to be a different color so I can see that it's different from what I'm doing. So I'll do blue. Okay, so I need a 24-inch blade. So I'm going to scroll back up here. And I noticed that right here, it says 24-inch, any color is $15. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to write, I know this is dollar, I'm going to just write 15, put the dollar symbol, okay, plus the Apprentice LE hilt. So I'm going to be adding that together. So I'm going to come up here, Apprentice LE hilt is $20. So come back here and add my parenthesis $20. Plus, I need a shock emitter. Well, that's cool. Let's see, let's look over here. Shock, right here, on emitters. Notice I looked, this is where the blades appear. That's the emitter, where they come out. So that is $15. So I'm going to write this down. All right, now I can complete this from left to right. There's no parentheses, there's no multiply, so we're just adding, so I can do parentheses from left to right. So 15 plus 20, and I'm going to save off the dollar sign till the very end. That's 35. Bring down everything else we haven't used, which is 15. Bring that again, and 35 plus 15 is, think about it. Now I'm going to put my dollar sign back. Whoops, not hashtag. And it's going to cost Luke Skywalker $50. All right. So notice we're taking what they want, creating an expression, then we're taking that and we're going to add it or multiply and do those things together. All right. I am going to skip Yoda because his is pretty simple. And I want to show you Emperor Palpatine, right? Darth Lord, Darth Sidious. The Emperor created his lightsaber during his apprenticeship and used this weapon throughout his training. When he began his political career, he concealed his lightsaber in a statue. That's kind of cool. All right, so here's the things. I'm assuming he's a bad guy. So, well, I know he's a bad guy, so I'm going to use red because I can. All right, so I need to look up here. The first thing I need to find is a 40-inch blade. So 40-inch, any color is $20. So I'm going to come back here to the Darth Lord, and I'm going to put 20 plus a monarch hilt. Ooh, that sounds cool. And that is 25. So I'm going to come down here. 25. Now plus, I'm looking right here and notice it says I need 2 Dark Lord emitters. So I'm going to put parentheses here and I'm going to say 2 times. So you can do the X if you want, or you can use the little asterisk like they've been doing. Either is up to you. 2 times, what's the Dark Lord emitter? Oh, here it is. 10. Okay, so I'm going to carry that information back down here and I'm going to type a 10. All right, so now this is our problem that we have. We have the 40-inch blade plus the monarch hilt plus 2 of the Dark Lord emitters. Okay, so that's where the 2 times comes from. So now when I look at this, I have to do this in order. So I have to start with what? Think through the process. Parentheses, multiply and divide, left to right, or add and subtract left to right. So we have to do the parentheses first. So I'm going to come under here and I know that 2 times 10 is 20. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so that's 20. I want to bring down everything though that we haven't used. So 20 plus 25 plus, and we're going to erase this piece right here, is 20. Okay, now we need to add it, starting from left to right. So now we have 20 plus 25, which is 45, plus bring down what we haven't used, 20. So 45 plus 20 is 65. Oh, don't forget your dollar sign because we are talking money. I'm going to delete some of these extra spaces. Okay, so for the Emperor, he is going to spend $65, or he spent $65 on his lightsaber. So your job is to go through and to read what it needs. If it tells you 2 of something, you have to times it by 2. If it tells you to do that, put that in parentheses. Look at this one. Darth Maul. He has 2 of this, so that's going to be in parentheses, plus 2 of the renegade hilts. So plus parentheses, 2 times renegade hilt, plus 2 times the malice emitters, plus 1 vent coupler. Okay, so I want to see your work like this. I want to see the problem, your original expression, and then I want to see you add it, and I definitely want to see the answer. Do your best work. If you want to change the color, leave the text shape and size the same. If you want to change the color though, as you do your problems like I did, that is absolutely correct. When you open this assignment, this blue and this red will be there to use as an example and to help. So you don't have to do those 2 problems. So you're welcome. You only have to do 4. So get to work.